including the ADC, now ADC, former vice president of the Federation, calling for the process to be annulled by the courts. That's Atiku Abubakar. And several other individuals, including those who already have been in court, questioning the process. Meanwhile, let me tell you, results have been announced, and the APC won 20 of the local government areas. The PDP got 3. That's what it is. RISIAC declared winners of the election, and the chairman of the commission and chief electoral officer, Dr. Michael Ode, commended critical stakeholders for the role that they played to make sure that the whole election was peaceful. He also said that the election witnessed massive voter turnout. Now, for me, I was on the ground in the Ogoni axis. I would go to Eleme, I was in Kana, I was in Gokana, I was in Tai at different times. And so I could tell you that, yes, in some parts, there was good number of people that came out. In other parts, it wasn't so good. In some places, especially in Kana and Gokana, the markets were quite busy. People were going about shopping, buying, selling, and doing. And I think it was similar situation if you followed our colleagues at the Rumokoro market. It was a partial opening there as well, and some other parts. So as much as you would say, yes, people came out in some wards to vote, in many others, people didn't come out in the numbers that you'd expect. We had updates on all of our social media platforms. If you haven't seen, you can go on Facebook and follow. I got the opportunity to also speak with some of the candidates at the time who are now no longer candidates, but have emerged winners of the election. And these gentlemen talked about how pleased they were with the process, and also even talked about their intentions and plans for people of the various councils where they have emerged as chairman. But this would, of course, be after the return of the democratically elected government, and that would be the governor of the state and members of the state assembly. And the date everybody's looking at is September 18, which is just a few days from now. But all of this said, what do you make of the process in its entirety? That's the first question. The second one is, whether you like it or not, we've now had the elections. Whether we like it or not, people have emerged as winners. So what next? That's the second question. What is the expectation? There are those that are in court. Let's also ask, how far do we think those in court will go with that case? We wouldn't want to say too much because we can't preempt the court's conclusion on this matter, but at least we can ask you what you expect now that an election has been conducted, rightly or wrongly, whether you like it or not. Chairmen have emerged for the various local government areas. Some of them are coming in for a second time. Some have already been there twice before, so you would say they have a lot of experience and know what they need to do. So what are you expecting now? Those are the important questions we need to ask now. 0817-923-0007. 0817-923-0007. You can also call 0817-923-0002. The APC winning 20 of the 23 local governments. What does it mean for the party? Well, good morning. Tell us your name, tell us where you're calling from, and let's get straight into the conversation. The numbers again are 0817-923-0007 or 0817-923-0002. On Facebook, we are live at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Again, Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. We'd like to get your comments. What are now your expectations following the conclusion of the election and emergence of winners from that election, with the APC winning 20 out of the 23 and the PDP taking the other 3? Well, several other political parties didn't field candidates, and the ones that even fielded some candidates in some of the local government areas, it's interesting how not much was heard from them or heard about them, even in the announcement of the results. I've been trying to get facts and figures as to, okay, how many votes did any of the other political party that fielded any candidate in any of the other council get? Because it largely looks like it was an APC PDP show. Well, let us know what your thoughts are. Again, 0817-923-0007, 0817-923-0002. What next? What is the expectation? Tell us your name and tell us where you're calling from. Good morning.
Yes, Ifiemi, good morning. My name is Stanley here, but I'm calling from Elele.
Okay.
Yes, the process was peaceful. It was smooth, and the election went well. There was no issue, and I also want to use the opportunity to congratulate all the councillors and the chairman that emerged. For Atiku, who is calling for the annulment of the election, I wish to say this morning that Atiku, nobody will annul any election. We know what Atiku has been yearning for. He has been yearning, his plan and the hope is that he will use Rivers money to run for 2027 election. And I wish to say here this morning that he has hit his leg on a truck carrying big chippings. No, that money that he's looking for.
I never knew that. The people use Rivers money to run election. No.
2015, they did now. The late president did. He used our money to run for presidential election.
So in the last election, they didn't use it.
No. In the last election, the Rivers money was for Rivers people.
They didn't use it for election now.
No.
And in 2027, now that you think Atiku is not going to get it, nobody else will use it.
Nobody will use it.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. And some other things that I think are very noteworthy is, I'll just put two of them out. In this whole election, we didn't see the governor, we didn't see the lawmakers. I don't know if you did. I did not. I didn't see them. Whether it's the state lawmakers, I didn't even get to see. I think there was... did you see the suspended lawmakers and the suspended governor vote? Or even the deputy? Because I didn't. And I think it's very important to also highlight that. If there's been reconciliation amongst them, I would only expect that, well, the presence of the suspended lawmakers to come out and vote. Like I said, in the areas I covered, I didn't hear of them coming to vote. Maybe they came out, the other ones representing other constituencies came. I don't know. But there's no record of me seeing them. If you did, please tell me. And then the governor as well. Those people in Opobo and Koro, did the governor come out? Was he part of the process? So let us know if the lawmakers, suspended lawmakers and the suspended governor participated in the election. Let's go to Rumo Kuta quickly. Good morning, Chima.
Mr. Ifiemi, good morning again.
Yes.
If Ifiemi, it is a dismay, and to me, I would say it is very frivolous for Atiku to begin to make such a call. At this point in time, that River State is jubilating, and he is making such a call. If he is being exasperated, he should take it to where his people that he has chosen as friends, because they know the reason why they could not participate. That I have said before, but they have phobia for elections. Then Ifiemi, I thank you very much for this your notice, because I said it earlier that the former governor, the federal governor, didn't participate in the election.
But the lawmakers did not participate too now.
Michael Chinda participated. He voted.
Okay, all the lawmakers or just him? That's the question.
My own assembly member, where I belong to, he voted. You know, there's no freedom of movement.
In the state, Chima, hold on now. Let's take it just step by step. The state assembly members, did they participate in the election?
If I tell you my own assembly member participated, it means that they participated.
No.
My own assembly members. If you can put me to all the assembly members now, I'm talking about my constituency.
Okay, the member representing you at the state assembly participated. Okay. All right.
Now, let me tell you something. Do you know the reason why the former governor didn't vote in the last local government election, that Ifiemi Andrew? Because he was not in support of it. Now, if Simla Ekubara, the Sokoto governor, didn't vote in this election, it means that he is not a part of it. Then now you are asking me what are my expectations. Are you seeing trouble here? Are you saying that the idea of who is causing trouble in River State, it shouldn't be hidden again? Because if we did not support it, then do you think that this local government chairman can work tranquilly? So what I'm saying, essence is that in order that I wish them well, I am sensing trouble.
Okay.
Because I said before that they speak something that I am still now holding the governor to an extent.
All right, Chima, well, that's you. The governor has not said he did not support the process. The FCT minister also did not say that the governor does not support the process. In fact, he was asked during the election, and he said everything is in order, and the governor will be returning 18th of September, hopefully. So, well, that doesn't sound like the FCT minister was not happy with the governor not participating. Besides, the governor participating or not wouldn't change who wins or who loses. It's just one person with one vote. Am I right? Leighton Barry from Bori, good morning. And okay, you said the lawmaker representing your constituency participated. The other suspended lawmakers, did they participate? Good morning. Go on, Leighton Barry.
Yeah, good morning, Ifiemi Andrew.
Yes.
Yes. Looking at the statement credited to Atiku Abubakar, I think last time I checked, Atiku is not a member of the PDP nor a member of the APC. His party never contested in any of these elections at the local government level. And him speaking from both sides of his mouth, trying to prove to the people that he's more sincere than everybody in Nigeria when we know him. I think he has no stake. His statement is inconsequential in this whole matter. So I want to urge the public not to consider him reasonable in this quest. Then secondly, the declaration by RISEC, I think is in order. And RISEC, I want to commend RISEC for the manner of which they conducted this election. Even to the extent that election arrived, my village, my ward, is at the end between Akwa Ibom and River State. But I was surprised that before 8:30, 9 o'clock, materials were already there.
Which ward, Leighton Barry? Which is your village? Which of the
Dr. Thomas Barre, for his victory, and my councillor, Honorable Barrier Sunday.
Leighton Barry, you have not answered the one we are discussing now. If you want to congratulate people, announcement is very cheap. It's not expensive. We'll do it for you. But first, let's finish.
You were talking about the House of Assembly members.
Yes.
The House of Assembly members are not contesting in this election, but they all voted. They voted at their respective constituencies and units. And so it will prove to you that, yes, it is inclusive and everybody is together. We done it unitively. Even the governor himself knows that we don't have any problem, we don't have any dispute. So it was a success for the local government election. All
right. Thank you, Leighton Barry. So I want to get the confirmations that all the lawmakers, because I at the time I was moving around, I didn't see or hear of the suspended lawmakers or the governor participating. So people in Opobo and Koro too, please let us know. Cookie Gam from Romo Lumeni, quickly, good morning. Oh, we lost the call from Cookie Gam. Good morning, Andrew. When lawyers and judges who are supposed to stand still for this illegality are corrupt and biased, what do you expect? He says. Mr. Andrew in a chair, where I come from, the Che Constitutional Assembly member, Honorable Chimezie Wanko, voted on Saturday because it is right to vote. Excellency from Opiro Che. All right, great. So, guys, just fill us in. For those of us who you confirm that the lawmakers representing you came out to vote, let us know so we can gather as much as possible and get some of the issues right. The president that allowed this undemocratic illegality. Is there any undemocratic legality? If it's undemocratic, it will mean it's okay. The Minister of FCT, who is after power and resource control, which is the real reason for the crisis in Rivers State, all their hungry supporters. If this is what is called an election, it's a big shame. They have sowed a seed that they all would live to reap from. The FCT minister would not tolerate this nonsense when he was in government. Nothing lasts forever. Okay. Prince, that's from you. Another one here says, to know full well the perfection of God and always bear in mind is the key to the understanding of God's work, of which, okay, I'm not understanding, right? Thank you. This is Happy New Month in Nigerian Info. Thank you. As you can see, no much words from me. Good morning, Victor and Rumigbo. This one said, did the governor vote? Oh, you're asking the same question. And the one who conducted the election didn't vote, and you are worried. The sole administrator is not from Rivers State, so that would disqualify him from voting in the first place for local government elections because it doesn't belong to any of the local governments. As for the governor, well, after the break, we'll find out. Also, after the commercial, we'll find out what this victory means for the APC now in Rivers State, looking at the fact that they have 20 of the local government councils in their party. We'll find out what you think about that.
Ultimate Experience 3 Days Miracle Crusade is here again.
All right, now the conversation continues. And my name is Ifiemi Andrew. That's Ifiemi Andrew on every social media platform. And yes, we are discussing the just concluded local government elections. What are now your expectations? Well, there are still those who are in court, but as it stands, we have new council chairmen elected. Winners have been announced, and now the only way is forward. So, until anything else changes, what are you expecting? Elected council chairman. This would be the second election we are having in less than a year for the local government councils. All right. And I asked before the break, the suspended lawmakers, did they come out to vote? Some people have said, well, some of their representatives were on ground to vote. And I'm asking because I would ordinarily think that on social media you would see videos and pictures of them voting. I'm pretty sure they have media aides, and their media team should be top notch and should know that, okay, this is a move that we have to make and let people know. Unfortunately, I haven't seen that, including the speaker. I don't know if he voted or he was part of the process or he was in town. I don't know, but I didn't see any picture or video. And even the suspended governor as well, none. We know that the FCT minister, it was everywhere. He even spoke about the governor's return. That said, what are the expectations? And for the APC now, with 20 local governments now from the APC, with the chairman from the APC, what does it mean for the party in Rivers State? That's a critical question to ask, especially now that for the PDP, well, we don't know what the situation is for the PDP at the moment. Is the PDP comfortable with the APC controlling a major part of the local government areas with regards to the number of chairmen from its party that are now leading those councils? Is the PDP comfortable and okay with it? We don't know what that situation is right now. But what does it mean for the APC? Already, some are saying that the Tony Okocha-led APC is doing a great job trying to reposition the party. There are some that still disagree. You would always have people that disagree. Well, let us know what your expectations are. 0817-923-0817-923-02. Can also call 0817-923-0003. There's a lot in the local government areas that need to be looked into this time. Well, we're talking infrastructural development. Of course, there's more money now for local government, and the money is to be paid directly, at least on paper. That's what we've been hearing. Even if we know that it's not been the case. If you go to Osun State, money are still being owed. They have not been given to local governments for several months now. Local government workers have not been paid, which makes you question, if the money is being paid directly, how come somebody can stop it? Or is there a court judgment I'm not aware of? But in Rivers State, I'm sure a lot of people would be looking at, what will this chairman do? Whether you like it or not, they have come. Okay. The next thing is, what are they now going to do? How are they going to transform governance at the grassroots level, building up to 2027? Or is their focus also going to be just for 2027? Emeka in Elele, good morning.
Yes, my dear brother, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, you asked the there was the former suspended assembly member, whether they voted or not. Is it not? Yes. I want to tell you today that Speaker Matika Megulu voted in Ward 1, Lumuzuru.
Okay.
And he also addressed the press. So, if the Speaker can vote, which means it cover all assemblies. Are you getting me?
No, his vote doesn't cover all the assembly. Everybody's entitled to one vote. Your one vote is your one vote.
Can you listen to me?
I'm listening to you and I'm correcting you at the same time. You can't say his vote covers all the assembly. No, it doesn't.
Okay, let's back up. My dear brother, APC has come to a state. I want to ask a question. They say people want to run their presidential candidate to SAP. They cannot match. Tinubu have captured SAP and put it in his pocket. They should go and select Jonathan. They should not come and speak Jonathan again. Jonathan should go and rest. No, but let's give way for Tinubu to complete the second term.
All right. Okwandu, Inirebe, good morning.
Good morning to you, Ifiemi Andrew. You see, in the past years, we have been complaining about the non-functionality of the local government. In short, we have said that the local government has been crippled. So this one that they did on Saturday, and they say that it is election, is just, a furtherance of what we have been complaining over the years. That the local government has been used as settlement for the boys. And it is not far from what happened on Saturday. As a matter of fact, many people have said that what happened on Saturday was just selection process. So if you are asking me what I'm expecting from the newly selected or elected local government or what, I am not expecting anything.
Why?
It is just business as usual.
Why aren't you expecting anything?
Yes. Instead of the people who have been, we had this experience in the past. Instead of the people who were there, instead of them serving the greatest majority of the greatest society, they are just serving the interest of the person that put them in that office. So I am not expecting anything. As a matter of fact, I don't even think that there was any election here in Rivers State on Saturday, but it was just a selection process for the interest of one person.
Okay, Okwandu.
I am not expecting anything.
That's your personal opinion. Unfortunately, there was an election conducted by RISIEC. Daughter in Gokana, good morning.
Good morning, Sir Andrew.
Good morning to you.
Thank you for coming to Gokana. I saw you coming to do your job and you did it well. Thank you, sir, for coming.
All right, thank you. Go on.
Our expectations. My expectation, because the man that was in council, my brother in my community, he did well. And then coming back now, my expectations are that the things he didn't touch, he will begin to touch. The things he did not do then, he will do them now, and he will do it better. I want to say that in Gokana, we came out well. I'm sure you can testify because you were on ground in Gokana. And Gokana people came out to vote for our candidate, Confident Deco, who has served us well in the previous tenure. And we are expecting nothing less. So, for me, I'm comfortable that the elections has come and gone and peace in Rivers State. No gunshot. Nobody got anything. Nobody had any scratch during that Saturday's election. Andrew, all thanks to this God, because he will not let us comfortless.
All right.
Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you very much, daughter.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you very much.
Have a nice day.
You too. All right. Cookie Gam from Rumo Lumeni. Quickly, let's hear you. We're already running out of time. We'll go to Yenegua. Gift, good morning.
Good morning, Ifiemi Andrew.
Yes. Go on.
The expectation is very high from my hand. These persons are coming back to do better than what they did at their first term, especially someone like Dr. Shideloy. They'll talk about the one from Madam Dota Gokana village, not just our local government, our community, our boss. So I don't want to join issues. What about my own namesake? They talk about Dr. Gift Wallow, the lecturer that we know, that know how to do the work. Say, Andrew, you know one funny thing? I've been laughing concerning this election. Do you know that a sitting governor that was suspended, under his watch, PDP, not even a councillor. But today, we have how many councillors under PDP? Then 3 local government chairmen. And APC that has put their house in order succeeded with 20 local governments. And you're telling me what? Say, we should just expect the best from these guys. The ones that are coming for the first time, the ones that were there, whether we like it, we don't like it, you went out. Madam Dota Gokana congratulated you for doing your job. And she put it to the wall. And what did you see on ground when you went to my place? Gokana local government. And I know you saw that people came out in their numbers and you will tell me no election, no this, no that. I don't want to join issues with them. When it suits them, they will clap.
All right, Gift, thank you very much. That's how much we can take. We have to wrap it up here. We have a commercial coming. Our expectation is that the newly elected council chairman and councillors should show good leadership. My happiness about the election was that there was no death recorded. Excellency from Opiro Echie. Please, we want to make, this one says, good morning, please. The figures, where did the figures for number of voters come from? It came from the people that voted now. I'm pretty sure that's it. The election has come and gone, but I see trouble because the governor didn't vote. All right, so thank you guys for all of us who are sending the messages and telling us that the various lawmakers voted. I know that the Speaker of the Assembly, suspended Speaker of the Assembly, also voted, and there's one of the callers also confirmed that. So the big question people will ask is: did the suspended governor vote? Did his deputy vote? Where do we stand with that? Also, is the former chief of staff, did he vote? And so on. There's just, these questions will definitely arise in the coming days. But we have heard the governor, September 18, sacrosanct. Unless something changes until then, we expect the governor to be back fully, and governance should take the front burner. My name is Ifiemi Andrew. We'll take a commercial now. Afterwards, Jude comes in with Hello Port Harcourt. Good morning. And if you haven't entered today's draw to play one play, then you should do that. Quickly just dial *347 *880 *6#. It's very simple. With just 100 naira, you stand the opportunity to win thousands of naira, courtesy Nigeria Info. Or you visit the www.oneplay.ng website, and you can from there also play and win cool cash. It's just 100 naira. And the trick is, if you play every day, it qualifies you to participate in the raffle draw on Friday, where you can win up to 1 million naira. So, all right. Now that I've given you that good news, courtesy Nigeria Info, let's take this commercial. Good morning.